Well, growing up in a sports family with a father in the coaching business, can you talk a little bit about when you first knew that you wanted to go into coaching?
Well, I figured out when I was playing my college football at the University of Colorado that I had no future in the professional, playing professional sports. So about that time I started hanging out in the coaches' offices, hanging out with the graduate assistants and, breaking down film, even though I was going to school, and also playing. At the time I knew that my future was in football, and it's something I knew at an early age, but the older I got, the more I realized I was about to be done with my college playing days. I knew it was time to start focusing on my future, and I realized that was coaching.
And the level of athleticism in the NFL is very intense. What did you take from that experience that you're applying to coaching in college?
To me, it's not as much about what I learned from the NFL. It's what the NFL, you automatically have status because you've been there and you know what it takes to get there. And every college football player thinks they're going to play in the NFL. So if you could give them tidbits of information and tidbits of techniques and fundamentals and things that you've learned from great players and great coaches, it's amazing how college football players will perk up and listen to everything you say.
And you've said that Cliff Kingsbury was a huge impact in your decision to come to Texas Tech and take the job here as defensive coordinator. What was it about his coaching style that really struck a chord with you?
Cliff has a reputation of scoring points. It's exciting to be around a guy like that who's as innovative as he is and is on the cutting edge of offense, and everybody knows that. Hopefully, we can come in here and turn this defense around, and not saying we're going to shut people out. That's not the goal. The goal is to slow people down and give the offense and give Coach Kingsbury the football back as many times as possible.
Looking at the current roster, what are going to be the first things that you're looking for when you're evaluating the current roster on film?
That's a good question. It's a whirlwind right now. I'm in the process of doing that. As soon as recruiting's over with, I'll get to watch them work out in the weight room, get to watch them run around on the football field, put them in the right positions. Because people want to know what kind of defense do you run. To me, you run the defense that you have the players to run, whether it's a 3-4 or 4-3. Whatever style defense you run, I need to get a feel for the players, but I will suit this defense around the players that we have and the players that we go recruit. I think our kids we will learn to take the football away, but at the same time, there are certain guys who can do it. They just have a knack. Having a newcomer come in like Braden, a dominant defensive lineman who could go anywhere in the country. As a defensive coach, you always look for guys up front who can control the line of scrimmage, and getting recruits like him are obviously a great building block in the future of Texas Tech defense.
And from a mental aspect, what are the top qualities that you think defensive players have to be successful at this level?
Defensive guys got to be mentally tough, because the way that the college football is set up right now is set up for offense. It's hard to play defense. The rules are set for the offense, so defensive guys who want to complain and moan and gripe and make excuses, it's not going to do you any good. So you need to have guys who can fight and who can overcome adversity and like I said, are mentally tough.